Hello and welcome to IMA Meets. This is Thomas Barlow, who's the treasurer of the Independent Media Fund, and I'm here today with Alex from OptOut, who's going to tell us about a great new initiative from across the pond, and it's branching out to the UK, where, if I'm not mistaken, it's a bit of a news aggregator that helps bring together the best kind of news in one place, and you've got quite a few other bits that are attached to it as well. So yeah, could you tell us a bit more about OptOut?
Absolutely. Well, first, I'm Alex Koch. I'm a reporter myself, and I'm kind of a money and politics specialist. A couple of years ago, another reporter, Walker Bragman, and I had the idea to aggregate financially independent news sources. So, we were using Apple News on our phones, and kind of were a little disappointed with the offerings there. A lot of the same corporate media and topics that we weren't interested in as well. So we since late 2020, we've been working to create a network of now almost 200 financially independent, trustworthy news sources, mainly in the US, but now we're expanding to Canada and the UK, which is why you're seeing this video today. And so we've put together a list of trusted outlets. We built a news aggregation app that's hand curated by a team of journalists, including myself and Walker. And we have 4 newsletters now. So a general newsletter and 3 issue-specific newsletters. And those are just kind of pilot programs. We hope to have a number of other issue-specific newsletters. So the idea is that we're promoting the content of some of the best, financially independent, fearless news outlets, whether they're podcasts, videos, digital websites, newspapers, magazines, etc., Substack, newsletters even. And we are distributing them on one platform that we're marketing and growing. And eventually we want to be able to compete with a lot of the corporate and legacy media giants for space in the national conversation.
Brilliant. Yeah. And I think that's something that all of our members want to be able to achieve as well. And we recognize here at the Independent Media Association that we're definitely stronger together. That's going to, we have a collective reach. Our audience is over 8.5 million, but that can only really be realized if we're actually all on the same platform. So this is a really exciting initiative because it's something that has been tried here in the UK a couple of times. I have to say I've been involved in a couple of those attempts. And what we really needed is the programming and the underpinning it all. And so it seems like you've really got off to a good start. So can you tell us just a little bit about the history of OptOut, where you are now and where you hope to be?
Sure. So yeah, we're a nonprofit charity in the US. So we are kind of the most charitable designation you can get there. We're not a for-profit. We're not run by tech CEOs. We're a nonprofit journalism organization, and we started completely volunteer. We met up with some coders who are tech activist types. They are the ones who built the initial app for us and who are continuing to work on it. So now, as we fundraise, we're kind of a combination of paid part-time contractors and still some volunteers. So we're very much a younger organization. We're still kind of officially in our beta mode of the app. But this year, 2023, we're working on fundraising and marketing, and we're going to be coming out of beta and officially launching later this year. So another thing that folks should know is that the app right now, while we're very proud of it, is undergoing a major redesign. We're very excited about what's going to happen. That's going to include news categories and location categories. So that's why we're expanding to the UK. We're expanding locally in the US and into Canada too. So users who live in, let's say, the UK or even a region of the UK can get more specific news that's kind of tailored to them. Not only that, of course, but they can follow news categories that they like. For instance, climate, labor organizing, democracy, voting rights, racial justice, any number of topics that we end up implementing in the app. So another thing to know, just in terms of your outlet, is that we're not republishing content. We're just pulling in RSS feeds. So there's no copyright issues or anything like that. We're linking to your websites within the app and an in-app browser. So everything is geared towards the publishers and towards the journalists. That is our main goal, is to improve your market share, whether you're in the UK or the US, and at the same time, in arming people with the information they need to make their communities better.
Yeah, brilliant. And yeah, and again, I think it'd be fair to say that all of our members really are interested in that latter point as well, which is, you know, why we got into journalism, and especially independent journalism, is to help our communities and society get better, to make the changes that we want to see in the world. So let's end on this. What would you like from our members, and how can they get in touch?
Yeah, so you know, this is an open invitation to apply to be part of our network. We do vet each outlet individually. We have a limited team, so it might take a little while, but we definitely encourage you to send your information, you know, your links, some of your best work, whatever you'd like to include in an email to applications@optout.news. That's where you can find us on the web, is optout.news. Feel free to sign up for our newsletters, check out kind of how those are, you know, how we do things, and definitely download the app and see what you like. We're very open to feedback, whether it's from members or non-members. We always want to improve it for the news outlets we work with, and for of course the users. So yeah, just email, you know, a brief application with any details you'd like to include, and we will definitely get back to you as soon as we can.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for this great work. And hopefully we'll have some more to announce to the members in the near future, or we might start calling them up individually to get them on board. But yeah, thank you. This sounds absolutely great. And I'm sure it's something that the members will support and be getting in touch with you about soon. With that,
Thank you so much.
I'll say goodbye, and I'll catch you soon.
All right, bye. Thank